time now for Truth or Fake, our daily fact-checking segment with Catalina Marchand de Ebreu. Hi, Catalina.
Hi, Monty.
So there's a new report from Meta, which I guess is the rebranded Facebook, detailing networks of fake profiles spreading misinformation. What can you tell us?
Meta, previously known as Facebook, came out with a threat report yesterday, Monty. They deleted more than 700 Facebook accounts throughout their platforms linked to the violation of their inauthentic behavior policies. These were networks in China, Palestine, Poland, just to name a few. They blocked a worldwide network of people using fake accounts and profiles to mislead people. One example right here in the report: 141 Facebook pages removed linked to the Gaza Strip. They found that people behind these fake accounts would post content primarily in Arabic. For instance, they'd criticize the Israeli defense policy or Mahmoud Abbas, and then they'd post in favor of Hamas. So even though these users tried to hide their identity, Facebook's investigations found that these accounts were linked to a Hamas group. Some examples of these posts that they blocked right here: for instance, for the Palestinian elections, with this poster, "We want elections." Then there's this other posters as well from a Facebook page called "Stay Aware." Attention, the Israeli enemy is still impersonating charities, so aware of any Israeli activity. Anyways, what does stand out on the report is their finding on the Belarus and Polish migrant crisis. They found that the Belarusian KGB used fake accounts to purposely incite border tensions. They'd use fake accounts posing as journalists or activists, and some had convincing fake profiles using artificial intelligence. And we showed our viewers this last week, how you can easily create a fake profile picture using artificial intelligence with this page called "This Person Does Not Exist." So all you have to do is to refresh, and it creates very credible Facebook profiles or profile pictures. So here are some examples on their own findings. They found, for instance, that the Polish guards were mistreating some of the migrants, so here's a post for that. And then there were other posts of migrants also inciting demonstrations. So all in all, very worrying coordinated effort from official organizations to push certain political agendas on social media, Monty.
And there are also Facebook pages encouraging migrants to cross the border to Poland.
Yes, we reported on this with the Observers. It's a reminder relevant to this new report by Facebook. The Observers team found that Facebook pages encourage migrants to gather and cross to Poland. This is all linked to images that we saw on the news on November 8th of a group of hundreds of migrants crossing the border to Poland. Here are videos from that day. There's posts as well. You can see there's hundreds and hundreds of migrants trying to cross the border. And this was one of the biggest efforts to do this. And this was done mostly on posts on Kurdish language Facebook pages linked to the majority of migrants. So in fact, here's a sample also of posts that were inciting this behavior by Nexta TV, which is a Telegram channel of the Belarusian opposition. So it's about a young migrant in Belarus calling to gather tomorrow between noon and 3 p.m. to move towards the border, with a link to the petrol station, which is 2 kilometers away from the border. So this is just a close example to those that Facebook flagged, demonstrating the power of social media when trying to exert influence on a group of people, Monty.
So finally, and I'm curious to know the answer to this, but why was the Qantas Airlines CEO hit in the face with a pie?
Well, we'll have the answer to that. A video on Twitter with over 34,000 views. The CEO of Qantas Airlines being hit in the face with a pie during a briefing. The hashtag that goes with it: no mandatory vaccines. But let's take a closer look at the video.
I've been here to announce the heck. I don't know what that was about. Excuse me. I might take a break for a second, guys, and just clean up a little bit, and I'll come back.
So it does seem he took it lightly, Monty, but users are miscaptioning this video, claiming that he was hit in the face with the pie because of retaliation to his mandatory COVID-19 vaccination policies set in August. It's been shared various times on Facebook and on Twitter. These people saying this is so satisfying to watch. Good job, sir. So the incident actually occurred in 2017. It occurred in retaliation to the CEO's support of same-sex marriage. I don't know if you remember this event, but it was all over the news as well. There's reports on CNN, there's reports on Business Insider as well. So an incident completely unrelated to COVID-19, but we've had many examples of this recently where people are miscaptioning videos in order to spread false narratives on vaccinations, which is a hot topic right now.
Yeah, and especially when those videos are a couple of years old, it's easy to sort of pass that off as something new. Okay, Catalina, thanks so much.
Thank you, Monty.
Time now for our focus.